Hello, Flickers. Welcome to your November Earth astrology reading. I am going to be pulling the overall theme for the month from the clarifying life situations. And then I'm going to be doing the classic Celtic cross spread using the Fairy Wicca Tarot. And then I will be clarifying with the 1909 Tarot. So let's see what is going on for the flickers for the month of November. All right, there we go. Okay, so we'll start with your current, or sorry, not your, we'll start with your overall theme for the month. And here we have the Just Go With It card, which says embrace spontaneity and trust the journey, remaining open to unexpected twists and turns along the way. So, again, this month, Flickers, the spirit is asking you to just go with it, go with the flow, and just see where the journey takes you. All right, we'll now go to your current general energy. And here we have the Four of Air, which would be the Four of Swords. And this is a card of resting, relaxing, and recovering. So I would definitely this month make sure that you are getting enough rest. And the Four of Air or the Four of Swords can also be a card of blessings too. So it kind of says that, if you get enough rest, if you allow yourself enough rest this month, there will be many blessings to come in for you. Then we go to your crossing energy, and this can either help you or hinder you. And here we have the Nine of Ulysses or the Nine of Cups. Um, so this is a card of enjoying life's luxuries. Okay, but so it's a great card, the Nine of Cups is, but again, it does kind of ask you to indulge a little bit, but you do have to be careful with the Nine of Cups not to over indulge. So that could be kind of the hinder part there. I really think that indulging in life and, could be good for the flickers this month. They just have to be careful of not over indulging. When we over indulge, then we lean more to the devil energy. So indulge yourself, but also make sure that you are getting plenty of rest. Now let's clarify the Four of Air and the Nine of Ulysses. So with those, we have the Nine of Swords, and the Nine of Swords is a card of repeating patterns or a never-ending nightmare. So this kind of says, again, I would say that you do have a habit, flickers of one. Some of you maybe the pattern may be not allowing yourself enough rest. And for others, it may be leaning towards that overindulgence thing. So this is going to depend on the flicker. Some will be not enough rest, others will be the overindulgence. But either way, Spirit is kind of saying, like, don't repeat this pattern, right? If you're the type of flicker who isn't getting enough rest right now, don't repeat that pattern. Make sure you get enough rest. And if you are the flicker who sometimes overindulges, just make sure that you are indulging yourself enough, but not too much. I hope that makes sense, flickers. Next, we go to the area of your mind. And here you have the Ace of Ulysses. So the flickers are very happy right now. The Ace of Ulysses would be the Ace of Cups. And this is, your emotions overflowing. This is happiness. This is joy, love, all the wonderful feels. So again, I do feel like the flickers, I kind of feel like this is some self-love. I really feel like the flickers are really loving on themselves at this time. But let's clarify that Ace of Ulysses. So with the Ace of Ulysses, we have the Queen of Cups. So not only are you very happy within yourselves, I feel like you are paying much more attention and giving a lot more care, I would say, to your emotions. It is possible that some of the pit flickers in the past have been, they tend to be emotional creatures. However, they don't always understand their emotions. But I really feel like the flickers this month really understand their emotions. And they're actually, I feel like they are utilizing their emotions in a positive way this month, which is probably bringing in that joy and happiness for you. Next, we go to the area of your foundation. And here we have the Four of Tine, which would be the Four of Wands. So this is a card of marriage. It is a card of commitment. And it's also a card of freedom. So the fact that this is coming up in the area of the foundation, first of all, there could be a marriage proposal, I would say, for some of the flickers. And for other flickers, I feel like they are probably just committing. And I don't mean to say just, I mean that they are committing to something. And it doesn't have to be a relationship. They could be committing to a new project. They could be committing to a new spiritual practice. They could be committing to anything. But I feel like there is a commitment that is being made. And this is in the foundation of things. So the very foundation of your being. But let's clarify that Four of Tine. So with the Four of Tine, we have the Knight of Cups. So the brave messenger of love. So again, any of the flickers who are looking for love or are in love right now, like it's a very good, I would say November is a very good month for love for those who want it. And again, if you are not interested in love, and not everybody is at the time, this could also just be, again, you committing to yourself and committing to self-love. Next, we go to the area of our past. And here we have the Ace of Doham, which is the Ace of Pentacles. So the Ace of Pentacles, this can represent the potential for a prosperous opportunity. So I do feel like a lot of us have been presented with an opportunity in the recent past. And again, I feel like this opportunity is going to increase our own personal power if we choose to accept it. The other thing is that we already have two aces in this reading. We've got the Ace of Doham and the Ace of Ulysses. And two aces in any reading is a yes to any question that I don't answer in this reading. So if you have a question, flickers, that I haven't answered in this reading, the answer is yes. But let's clarify that Ace of Doham. So with the Ace of Doham, we have the Two of Cups. Oh my goodness. So the Two of Cups, Ace of Cups, Knight of Cups. I am telling you, this is an amazing love reading. It wasn't intended to be a love reading, but I mean, it does look very good for love for the flickers. And again, this could be the opportunity that presented itself, is this opportunity for love. And I would say for those flickers who are in this situation, who are maybe are finding love or have found love in the recent past, I would say that this is somebody who is probably very different than what you are used to. And I would say that this is a good thing. This is a great opportunity. And again, for those who are not looking for love, I do have to mention that even though the love is really coming strong here, this can also be self-love as well. This up here is meant to represent your higher self. So again, for those who aren't looking for actual love of another person, this is an opportunity for you to really love on yourself, and specifically loving on the parts of yourself that are maybe a little bit different, you know? Next, we go to the area of your near future. And here we have the guide. So I do feel like a lot of the flickers could be on a bit of a spiritual search in the near future. Receiving the guide can represent like finding a mentor or a teacher or something like that. And again, learning spiritual lessons. So again, it would be a good idea for the flickers, to connect with a teacher or a mentor of a spiritual mentor of some kind. And again, I kind of feel like you'll know the right person, like the saying, like when the student is ready, the teacher will appear, and that's kind of what I'm feeling for the flickers. Ooh, and I just got goosebumps with that. So I'm going to say, yep, that's confirmation that in the near future, when you are ready, flickers, the teacher will appear. But let's clarify the guide. So with the guide, we have the Queen of Pentacles. And the Queen of Pentacles, she is a card of resourcefulness. And so I feel like this spiritual teacher that you are seeking in the near future here, um, this is going to help your resources, okay? And I feel like this is actually going to help. I feel like this is talking about your spiritual resources. I feel like this teacher or this mentor that you could be working with could be adding to your spiritual toolbox per se. Next, we go to the area of the next few months. And here we have the Three of Ulysses, the Three of Cups. So this is a card of community, and it's a card of celebration. So again, I would just like I would surround yourself, flickers, at this time, especially over the next few months, with those people um, who lift you up. You know what I mean? Like there are some people that when we are with them, they kind of drain our energy, and then there are other people that when we get around them, they actually help lift our energy up. And this is kind of saying over the next few months, flickers, make sure that you are spending time with those people who lift you up. Because again, you had that Four of Air in your current general energy, that resting, relaxing, and recovering. So again, it's going to be important to probably try to kind of avoid the people who drain your energy, and spend time with those who lift your energy up. But let's clarify that Three of Cups. So with that Three of Cups, or the Three of Ulysses, we have the Ace of Pentacles again. So you have the Ace of Pentacles twice in your reading. So again, huge opportunity. Like I feel like there's already been an opportunity, but I also feel like there is a huge opportunity that could be coming in for you over the next few months. And again, I would say that, the Ace of Pentacles is a possibility. It's not a guarantee, right? So again, it kind of says that if you do, choose to surround yourself with those people who lift you up, then I feel like there could be a huge opportunity that is waiting for you in that. Next, we go to the area of your closest relationships. And here we have the Ten of Air, or the Ten of Swords. So the Ten of Swords is a card of something being dead, done, and over with. So for the flickers, you may find the month of November here that there is a relationship that does end. But again, now remember, you had the just go with it card. So again, I do feel like there could be a relationship that is coming to an end, but the Ten of Swords is also considered a card of a blessing in disguise. So whatever this ending is, even though it may not feel great in the moment, this is actually a blessing, and this is actually serving your higher good. So like that overall theme said, just go with it. But let's clarify the Ten of Air. All right, so with the Ten of Air, we have the Justice card. So again, I would say whatever this ending is, this is going to also help bring you back into balance. I feel like this relationship has actually been keeping you out of balance. And once this ends, once this relationship ends, again, you will feel like you are more in balance again, because I kind of feel like this was a bit of an unfair relationship, like maybe a one-sided relationship. And again, this doesn't necessarily have to be a romantic relationship. It can be a business relationship, a friendship, whatever it is. But in one of your relationships, yeah, I do feel like there could be an ending, but this is actually going to be a blessing for you. And again, it's going to help balance your energy. Next, we go to the area of your hopes and your fears. And here we have the Father God. So this would be the Emperor in the traditional tarot. And so I always say, like, this is my boss-like energy. So I do feel like coming towards the end of the month here, Spirit is going to ask you to boss up on something. Put your big boy or big girl panties on and go for something. And again, this could be a little bit scary, right? So this is why it's coming up in your hopes and your fears, right? Like I feel like you are very hopeful of this, but at the same time, bossing up and going after something can be a little bit scary. But let's clarify the Father God. So with the Father God, we have the Strength card, and the Strength card is all about overcoming that inner critic. So, like I said, you are going to be asked to boss up. Spirit is going to ask you to boss up, to level up in some way. And again, this could be scary. And that little voice inside your head, that inner critic of yours, could pop up and be like, hey, you can't do this. What are you thinking? You're not able to do this. What? But Spirit is really asking you, like I said, to really conquer that inner critic, shut that critic down. And like I said, boss up. And next, we come to the outcome card, the last card in this spread. And here we have the Ten of Tyne. And the Ten of Tyne is a card of burdens, but tens in the tarot also represent endings. So like I feel like by the end of November, especially if you allow yourself that flow and you allow yourself to just go with it, I feel like this will be the end of a lot of your burdens. Flickers, you will be able to put those burdens down. But let's clarify that Ten of Wands. Any jumpers? All right. So with the Ten of Wands, we have the Seven of Swords. So the Seven of Swords, this can be a card of tactics. Okay, so it's going to say like some of these wands that you are going to put down, some of these burdens that you put down, I feel like you are going to have to kind of be gentle with it. You know what I mean? Like don't just drop the burdens, but gently lay them down. I hope that makes sense for the deer. All right. Well, all in all, this is a really good reading. Dear, again, especially for those who want love, it looks like it could be a great month for love. Thank you so much for joining me. I truly do appreciate each and every one of you. Please be sure to like, share, and subscribe. It really does help the channel out, and I do appreciate that as well. So, all right. Have a good month, everybody. Bye for now.